Minecraft Bedrock Edition is by far the biggest version of the game, but it seems like for quite a while now, it has been left relatively untouched by Mojang, apart from the big title updates and all of that good stuff, which is why in this video we're going to be talking about some huge 2022 update details, everything we know so far about this huge new Bedrock update we've been hearing so much about. So if you're excited and this is something you would like to see added to the game, be sure you drop the video a like to show support and get it out there to Mojang. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. Now, I've made many videos about each of these individual topics, so of course I will try and leave a link to some of them down below in the description. But we've talked about things like the user interface update, which has been in development for 2 years. We've talked about the ray tracing update, and of course the next generation overhaul. But there is so much we are currently awaiting. I've saw so many people talking about this, so that is why I wanted to do this dedicated video purely talking about this next generation huge 2022 update. Now, the reason I'm making this is because as someone that really does love Minecraft Bedrock Edition and wants it to become the best version of Minecraft there is out there, I really want to help make a change in any way I can. That's why I've been making so many videos about this recently, especially as someone that really wants to see what Minecraft could become in the future with the next generation update. I am really pushing full steam ahead for this update. Now, the three main topics we're going to be talking about is, of course, the user interface update, the next generation overhaul, and the ray tracing update. All of these are kind of tied to each other, but it will all make sense in a moment. Now, as I said, I'm making this video partly because of a bunch of comments I've been seeing from members of the Minecraft community, and I just want to highlight this one in particular, who was actually someone posting on this channel saying the biggest problem for me is the crafting menus and creative inventory, as well as the general UI. The Legacy Console edition of the game, made by 4J Studios, had the best versions of all of these in any Minecraft game that exists. If they could be added to Bedrock, it'd be so great, or at least if they got redesigned taking inspiration from 4J Studios. This for me was an awesome comment to see, because it encapsulates what many of us think but do not actually say. As I've said many times here on the channel, and I will continue to be vocal about this, Minecraft, the 4J Studios version in particular for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, was arguably my favourite ever version of Minecraft. Everything just tied together so well, and it is so nostalgic looking back on it. The menus, the user interface, everything about it was so memorable and perfect compared to what we've got today, which I believe is a downgrade. This is where the UI update comes in. After hearing many of these comments for years and years, Mojang finally decided to take action with the user interface overhaul update. As we heard last year, I believe this update has been in development for years now, so I would arguably say it's approaching 4 years in development. We've not really saw much about this user interface update, but as it was teased earlier on at the start of this year, we know that sneak peeks are coming, and we know that we're gonna start getting a look at this user interface overhaul sometime in the near future with some upcoming Bedrock betas. It has been confirmed for 2022, at least some of our previews of this user interface, so there's not really much longer to wait. Hopefully with the betas and everything surrounding this, we will finally be able to get close to this 4J Studios version of Minecraft we all remember. The next one is something I am personally devastated over, and that is the lack of ray tracing on next generation devices. As you all may know, For quite a while now, we've had ray tracing on PC version of Minecraft, which is Java and Windows 10. What this does is basically it's similar to shaders, but it focuses more on lighting, meaning there's real-time reflections, shadows. It just looks completely beautiful, and it's something I would love to see come to Minecraft console. But as many of you may think, these consoles are not powerful enough for ray tracing, except that is not true. Back in 2020, before the release of the Xbox Series X, which as we all know is one of the newest consoles out there, we actually got a real tech demo of Minecraft running on the new Xbox with ray tracing. If this is possible on the new Xbox, it's also possible on the PlayStation 5. As you may know, if you have these consoles, there's currently a slider in the settings menu to enable ray tracing, but because there is no next generation version of Minecraft yet, this cannot be enabled. This is something I've even searched up myself. Why can we not enable ray tracing on PS5 and Xbox Series X? And what it all comes down to is there currently not being a next generation version of Minecraft. If you play Minecraft on the PlayStation 5, you are really playing the PlayStation 4 version. If you play Minecraft on the new Xbox, you are playing the Xbox One version. The reason this is a problem is because the consoles cannot tell the difference between the game, meaning there is no way for it to enable ray tracing. What this means is if Mojang want to add that tech demo of ray tracing to Minecraft on consoles, they would have to make a next generation version of Minecraft, which is not as hard as it may sound. All they would have to do is create a separate version of Minecraft, which is still the exact same, all the same features, all of that good stuff, but basically it is separated from the PlayStation 4 version and the Xbox One version. Many people believe this is going to be done sometime this year, and honestly I do too. Finally, there is the whole argument around the next generation versions of Minecraft. It's kind of giving Minecraft a bad reputation to see all of these games coming out in new fancy PS5 cases and Xbox Series X and S cases, but no Minecraft. And when you actually go onto Xbox and scroll down, you see all of these amazing games which have been upgraded for next generation, apart from Minecraft, which is just kind of sadly sitting there in the last generation. This is why many people believe that with the new consoles now being out and Mojang working on this now, many people do believe that they're going to do things like increase the render distance and improve the anti-aliasing, add ray tracing, all of this good stuff. I've played Minecraft on the PlayStation 5, actually did a series about that quite a while ago now, you can check that out just for a fun throwback, but I do actually have Minecraft on PS5 of course, and one thing I'm really shocked about is if you turn the render distance all the way up, it does not even go that far. Mojang could push these new consoles so much further to make Minecraft the best it can be on these devices, but it seems Mojang are not taking the full advantage of them yet. But that is all we know so far about this huge Bedrock update. There's been so much talks about ray tracing, the UI update, parity, all of this has been talked about so much, so many of us do believe because of this there's a huge update brewing for Bedrock. If this is something you would like to see, be sure to comment Ultra Bedrock down below in the comments. But with that being said, I'm going to go now, play some Minecraft, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.